Yes, peoples, welcome to Outrageous TV. Genie here, and today I want to give you a quick synopsis on the season as a whole and going into 2025.
Yes, now.
What are my thoughts? Who do I like? What teams are doing well and what teams are absolute garbage? And that goes for players too.
Let's be having you!
I'm not gonna waste much time. I'm gonna get straight into it. I said it before and I'll say it again. What is going on with these pass backs to the goalkeeper? This is getting out of control now. Like, it's a joke. Like, am I missing something here? Did I miss a memo?
Yes, now.
Goalkeepers aren't that techie. They are not built for it. Otherwise, they'd be on the playing field.
He ain't lying.
Goalkeepers are a strange bunch, man. Like, they have skill sets that no one else can do. Just let them save. Let them be brave. Let them be whatever you want, but don't let them be techie. Their feet ain't built for that, man. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm moving on because I can go on all day about that one. First and foremost, let's talk about Manchester. You notice how I didn't say Manchester United or Manchester City. I just said Manchester as a whole. Absolute turmoil. Who ever thought that Manchester United would be 15th in the league? United. United. 15. Let's see, this peak up there. They got the whole controversy with Rashford. The team is not playing as well. Bruno Fernandes is their standout guy. Now, if Bruno Fernandes is your standout guy at Manchester United, your team is in dire trouble. Now, do I think he's talented? Absolutely.
Yes, now.
But he can't be the best one.
Is what it is. It is what it is.
Ahmed is a bright young spark. Garnacho, we'll see about him. Amarin honestly has his work cut out for him. That's a job that really, why would you take that on? Now, don't get me wrong, it is Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world. But with that team, that is gonna stress you out tenfold. Have you ever seen a government official, like an MP or a president, at the start of their tenure, they look fresh and vibrant and full of life, and by the end of their shift, they look weathered and haggard? That's gonna be him. Pay attention. Now let's move on to Newcastle. I actually like Newcastle, and your away kit is clean as hell. That burgundy and blue with the white stripes, I may purchase one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a design man, so I can appreciate a good kit. Isak is giving me prime Thierry Henry vibes right now. The boy is notching, he's playing well. He's got that slim reaper, elegant kind of vibe. Great feet, great goals. He is having a great season. I am a big fan. I do like me some Gordon despite his Barnet, but as a pairing, as a duo, problem child. And they got Joe Linton behind them, the warrior, the Viking. Joe Linton moves like he's part of a gang in the favela. Like, you just don't want to go against him. The guy he's big, strong, and techie. He just looks like he eats players for fun, and I'm more for it. Well done, Newcastle. I wish you lot well. I would like to speak on Palace for just a second. Eze, you've gone missing, mate. I was rooting for you this season. Maybe he's missing Elise, but that's still no excuse. I don't know what's going on there. I hope you pick it up. I hope on the business end of the season you can pull off some magic and do something for your team. But right now I'm just not seeing it and I'm not feeling it. I will say Mateta is an interesting watch. You don't know what you're gonna get from him. He gives me Lukaku vibes. As a defender, it's gonna be a long day in the office going against him. But he can score an absolute banger, great feet, and the next time he can look like clumsy homie the clown and miss an absolute sitter. But either way, I have a little soft spot for them. I don't know what it is. Crystal Palace, I don't know. You guys have captivated me since you were called Mandem FC. A quick nod to Aston Villa has a soft spot in my heart. My dad played there, I was there. My first job was there as a physio assistant. And I must say, your 150th anniversary All Black kit was absolute lightning. Your design team needs a raise. I need to purchase that top. I am looking for it, but I will not pay over retail.
You ain't got to lie.
Duran, the super sub, I love him. He is giving Ollie Watkins something to think about every week. Moving forward, Rodgers, that player is the heartbeat of that team. He makes them exciting. Villa play good football. Don't sleep on them. Let's talk about Liverpool for just a second. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the most balanced team in Europe right now and definitely in the Premier League. Their points at top of the league demonstrates and shows you they are the best team and they're playing the best football too. Jones has surprised me. I do like me some Jones. As far as Trent, he's gone. We're when Real Madrid come at your door, oh, you listen.
Yes,
you
now.
pay attention. Now, do I think he needs to polish up a small part of his game just a tad bit? Yeah, but it's nothing to squirm at. I will not tolerate Trent slander around here. The kid can play football. Baller. Salah and Virgil will definitely sign, I think. Now their wages may be astronomical. Salah may not get the years he desires. Virgil ain't going nowhere. The future for Liverpool is pretty much set and cemented. They are top flight and always will be. Arsenal. What's going on, Arsenal? You alright? You alright? Cool. I'm actually concerned for some of the fans, man.
People are acting like we're Real Madrid. People are acting like for the past 20 years we've been winning Champions Leagues, we've been winning Premier Leagues. We're not that club. And sometimes you have to be realistic. Arsenal are not Real Madrid. They don't have the spending power of Real Madrid or Man United or Chelsea. Sometimes you have to look at where you are and be realistic.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
If you lot don't win something this season, I'm putting out welfare checks on all of you. You lot are in despair, turmoil. Your lives are crap. Get it together, lads. Since you guys lost Saka, you guys are falling apart at the seams. Odegaard, baller. Havertz, crap. Sterling, it's really hard for me to talk about Sterling because he's a Northwest boy. But Arteta, that was a terrible signing. You lot need a killer. You guys need a bloodthirsty shark in that team. A good, solid target man forward. You lot are struggling, man. I don't know. And I don't know what the future brings for you lot. You just never know. Arsenal's like gambling, man. It's like a lottery ticket sometimes. I feel for you lot. Tottenham coming in at 13th place. I'm only talking about them because my cousins support them and I like poking at the bear. Can we talk about Richarlison? What's going on, mate? I said this a long time ago and I don't trust a man that doesn't fade his height up.
God damn!
Unacceptable. And yes, he has certain mental health issues, and yes, you know, he's had his roller coaster of seasons, I guess, but this is the Premier League. This is Tottenham. Poch is at the end of his tenure. I'm telling you, he goes into work every day thinking, is this gonna be the last day?
I beg your pardon?
Fired.
But I...
Every time his office door knocks, man's got PTSD. He thinks his walking papers are coming every single time.
Yes, now.
Man's walking down the corridor making no eye contact with no one, not even the dinner lady. Is it me or his son lost his step? Now, don't get me wrong, he's getting older and he is a great player. I love me some Son.
Yes, now.
But mate, yeah, I think it might be time to move on. It's time to make some purchases this coming summer because you lot need it. Before I head out, I want to give some honorable mentions to some players that I think are some of my favorite and I just really enjoy watching them. Chris Woods, 13 goals.
Do you know how good Chris Wood is? I bet you don't. Cause Chris Wood, I didn't
And it also goes for Anderson for Notts Forest too. He's a baller, great feet. Wissa's a good player, you know. I think Arsenal should get him. He scores some fantastic goals, great energy. Now, his head shape is a bit concerning, but that's not the point, okay? Let's focus on the football, please. Iwobi for Fulham, great player, great talent. I've always liked him from day one, but he is having a great season if you watch football. His numbers aren't the greatest, but if you actually technically watch him and the way he moves and the assists and the way he moves the ball, yeah, big boy player. Cole Palmer, I did a whole video on him recently, so I'm not really gonna go too far into it. But in my opinion, probably the most exciting player in the Prem right now. Even Chelsea as a whole, my cousin Latty called it. And I hate to give him the credit because he takes it too far, but he did say Chelsea were gonna be good this season. He was not wrong. They are all right, man. They're playing good football. Now that's another team that needs a killer forward because Jackson just ain't cutting it. Has he had a decent couple of moments this season? Yeah, but we all know it's a flash in the pan. The boy's a roller coaster, and I ain't got time for Six Flags this season.
He had us real good, bro. He had us real good. Oh, shit.
I want to give props to Ashley Young. I don't know how he's kept his hairline that strong for this long, but him playing top flight football at his big tenure, you've got to respect it. I'm all for it.
Yes, now.
And the fact that he didn't get to play with his son is an absolute travesty. Give the boy a few minutes towards the end, man. That manager, I think that was a bad call. Now, on the football end, I understand it, but that was a moment. Like, you would have gone down in history for that one, and you blew it, son. All right, people, it's gonna wrap it up there. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, share. It helps out my little channel tremendously. Would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I've got time today. As we get towards the business end of the season, I will continue to comment on this. Any news that comes up, I will be sure to give my feedback. Stay focused, stay blessed. A little more.